Welcome back. Welcome back to the Launchpad. Happy Friday, everybody. Listen, I'm Jessica M. Harris here. I'm super pumped and very excited for y'all to join me on the Launchpad in this series of Becoming, where you are no longer sitting back, letting life happen, but instead you are now taking charge and taking ownership of what it is that you are designed and handcrafted to do. This is your season to become, and becoming isn't just about you turning heads and all these pieces, but it's about who you are on the inside and out. This is about the woman who is tired of letting her past be brought up in her face, but instead being able to walk out in the freedom that God has already handcrafted for her. It is all about the woman who is saying, listen, my identity is not who I was in my former years, but it's in who God is bringing me unto into today. And let me give you an understanding that the woman that you are becoming is the woman that you see every time you look in the mirror, because there's a glimpse of her that is there, hidden behind the past, hidden behind the pain, hidden behind the experiences of which you have gone through that have been cultivated and have now curated unto you an expectation of what God is able to now deliver you from. Because let's understand this, He is still the potter, you are still the clay, and marvelous are His works. He is still able to mold you, He is still able to make you over again. Now, I'll have a treat for you guys because this weekend, y'all already know, I went ahead and created not only a workbook, but a workbook that also has an audio component as well. And this workbook is designed for the woman who is ready to come back from what it was that she went through to finally walk in who she was always destined to be. This workbook is all about understanding that there is a way to be able to move differently in this season, despite what it is that you've experienced. This is about the woman who is like, listen, I'm ready to reframe my life because I know that what I've been through, God is going to use it for my good. Listen, I want to give you guys an understanding, right click with a little clip, with a little snippet, what it is that's inside of this book. Now, this book right here, let me tell you, whew, that's all I can say is whoo right? So this is the snippet for you guys to get an understanding what is inside of this. It goes like this. This is the grounding experience of which you are getting ready to be able to bring you back from the experiences of which we just talked about. Grace found me not because I was ready, but because what I carried didn't come from striving. It came from the grace activated by His power that was working within me. And even when I felt small, even when I questioned my worth, He entrusted me with something eternal, something that was coming from the salvation that was already the remedy that was made according to the word of Jesus Christ that lives and dwells on the inside of me. Because Him dying on the cross for me was the finale, the decision that I needed to be able to seek the Lord in all things and all understanding, to be able to acknowledge Him in all my ways, to be able to say that He is the one that goes before me. Listen, that is your snippet. So if you thought that resonated with you, that this is your redemption story, that this is your opportunity to be able to see that God is redeeming the story of which He placed inside of you, that He is the God that can be able to restore what it is that you thought was stolen from you, that He is the God that is able to clean you, claim you, and bring you back so this way you can then repossess what it is that always belonged unto you. See, this is that season for you to become holy and activated in all things of which He has for you. See, this is that moment where you're going to be able to see with your eyes and see with your ears what it is, the misunderstandings of your past and all of the fears and all the things that was once trying to hold you back. But see, this is the place where He's going to be able to align you into the proper spaces and the proper ways where you can then be able to see what it is that He's been doing with you this entire time. See, there was a timing and an alignment that which had to come forth in order for you to be able to see that there's a reason why certain doors had to close, because there was something else that was coming forth. And He needed to be able to get you into a place to be able to begin to see fully what it was that He did within you and around you and with you. Because if you just did things off of your own understanding, you would never be able to truly embrace the value of what it was that He was doing within you, because it wasn't just about you. It was also about the generations that were also connected to you. See, what He's doing with you and through you and inside of you is far bigger than what you can even imagine, because there is a community, a kingdomship that is coming before you, a community of those of which God has for you. And in that positioning of what He's doing within you even now, you're going to be able to recognize what it is that He's saying to you. Because I just believe by faith that God wants you to understand that He is proud of you, that He is proud of you, of what you've been able to accomplish, that He is proud of you, of what it is that you've been able to go through, that He is proud of you being able to remain firm inside of Him, that He is proud of you because He has His hand within. His hand has always been within the assignment, within the plan. His hand was always in what it was that was going around you. See, his hand was always in there. His hand never left you. His hand wasn't sitting there off to the side or off to the left or off to the right or whatever the case may be. See, even when you couldn't understand the pieces that were taking place, he was there with you, guiding you and leading you along the way, helping you to make a decision about what it was that you was going to do and what you was going to say today. Because he needed you to be able to extend the offer and the invitation to those who needed to be able to see. So they too can be able to then begin to breathe, to take a deep breath just for a moment, so they can then begin to see that there was something about what it was that he was doing, not only within you, but then through me. See, what God wanted you to see was that in the pieces of which you saw within the aspects of the life that was taken forth, that there was something more that was also brewing in the background. See, we don't always often see the things that are taking place behind the scenes, because to our eyes and our minds, we're thinking like, God, what is going on here? Look at the lies, but God is looking. Listen, if you would change the frame, change the lens just for a moment and begin to sing again a new tune, a new song, you'll begin to see that what I've been doing with you, you may have even had it wrong, because I wasn't leaving you. I wasn't setting you up for failure. In fact, I was rebuilding you in such a way that when you begin to see the pieces come forth, you would know that it was nothing but you could have done, but it was nothing but the hand and the mind of his grace that was able to keep you along the way. Because your mindset, yeah, that's all him. He blessed it. You know, that thought process, yeah, that's all him. Yeah, he blessed it. You know, the words that you'd be saying, yeah, that's all him, that he blessed it. Because there's nothing that I could have done on my own that could have gotten to me to the place of where I'm at today. Because his word says in Ephesians 2:10, simply, I'm just saying that he said, I'm handcrafted by his design. Why? Because there was a point in time of when he had a placement of where the pieces were going to begin to come back together. And it was all by his design for the destiny which he had for me, destined for greatness, destined for beauty, destined for all the things of which he has for me, destined to be able to receive in this place, in this space of which it is that he has for me, destined to be able to walk in the wells in which he's already destined before me, destined to be able to witness, and that there is a peace of God that he can bring in the midst of that. There is a peace of God that he can bring in the midst of that. See, thy kingdom come, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. He's given us this day our daily bread for us to be able to understand that we are no longer walking in the trespasses of unforgiveness of those who try to come against us, but instead that we are walking with a heart of gratitude, believing by faith that everything that we've ever been through, that God has a way to discern what is true and what is not true, to be able to discern what is you and what may not be you. So this way, in this season, you can begin to understand that when we ask God for forgiveness, we're not just saying that to see his hand, but we're saying that because we want our hearts to be purified of him, because we want our hearts to no longer be filled with bitterness or anger or jealousy or anything in between, because we understand that carrying that weight of deception is no longer something that we want anything to be with, but we want to be able to acknowledge the truth and the sovereignty of God's hand in the midst of all things. Because when we do that, we understand that. And when we see that, we're able to repeat that God is a God who loves all, that God is a God who sees all, that God is a God who continues to be with us all in the midst of all things. The changes, the transformation, the maturation, the growth, the opportunities that come our way. See, people will try to keep you in a place of which they once seen you in, because that's the perspective that they carry. But see, what God is so good at doing is that he will then allow you to release those who can no longer see where it is that he's taking you. So then you can then see where it is that he has for you, a plan all the time. Because just like he tells us in the word, the sparrows do not sow and they don't root and don't reap, and yet the Lord is able to continue to provide for them. So what more can God not do for the creation of which he says that is made in his likeness? What more will he not do unto you? What more will he not do for you? So in this season, let us not necessarily seek the hand of God to do a thing unto us, but let us be able to be appreciative of the moments that he gives us. Because every season, every moment that he's allowed us to be able to breathe and be alive on this side of heaven allows us an opportunity to be able to see that there is a faith and there's a move that God is doing inside of us. So any even areas where we felt that we was out of alignment and out of the assignment, that God was looking like, listen, I can bring it back unto you. I can straighten your crooked paths. I can bring you back into a smooth ground. I can get you to where you need to be if you would just allow room for me to be able to intervene. See, sometimes our surrendering looks a little different, because in our surrendering, we're trying to understand how to get the pieces to make sense, but there's an expense at the perspective of which there needs to be changed. Because in the expenses of which we're given unto the Lord in this season, we're able to then see that there is now being done an exchange of what it is that we were used to doing for what it is that he wants us to do. Because as we begin to see the exchanges, we begin to see the movements. And when we begin to see the movements take place, we begin to see that there is a reason why he was saying, if you would just shift your agenda, shift your ways, shift the movements, and shift the pieces out the way, then I could make some room for what it is I want to do for you and through you and with you and all these things, because you are a kingdom citizen and I'm bringing forth a plan for you, because there is a way for me to be able to treat those that are within my kingdom. I'm just saying. His words, not my words, but let them flow in this season to be able to do what it is that he's doing with you and through you, because there is more creativity that's built on the inside of you. And if you would just allow him access to the room to be able to breathe again, to be able to move again, to be able to bring forth a better way into your life again, then you'll be able to see how he is able to resuscitate you again, because those lines, just like how they're drafted up on the boards when they say the heart monitor is taking and talking upon a person, it's because there's something about you that he is saying, listen, I'm trying to clock that T here. He is literally reviving you from the past mistakes and past experiences of which you made, to be able to get you back into a place that is no longer looking back at the former, but being able to look forth to the latter rain. There is so much that is being established in this season when you allow the Lord to move inside of you and through you and with you. So please don't disregard or dismiss what it is that he's been doing with you in this season. Please don't dismiss or disregard the past seasons of you been building in the secret place or in the hidden place with the Lord. Please don't dismiss what it is that you've been saying when you've been seeking him, fighting back and forth, tooth and nail, what it is that you've been going through, trying to figure out how to get on the other side of being you. But understand me, this is you becoming you, and that becoming is now available to you too. See, becoming is the workbook that's dropping this weekend, and I need you to be able to understand that it's not just a workbook, it's not just an audiobook, it's not just that thing. It is going to be the tool that is going to be exclusively used just for you in this season as a resource to be able to get you past what it was that you once went through, to be able to move into places of which the Lord has brought forth for you. It is a tool to be used by you. All right, you guys. All I can do, laugh heartily, y'all. I'm laughing. God knows why I'm laughing. I'm laughing heavy right. But anyways, yes. So listen, the Becoming Workbook, it is a tool. It is a resource. It is a whole audiobook and more. And that is coming down the pipeline this season, you guys, this season. Anyways, it's going to be released this coming weekend. If you're not already on my newsletter, the email address, please go ahead and do. Listen, I need y'all. I need you guys to show up. I need you guys to show out this weekend. I need you guys to turn up, right? Get your purchases in. I'm going to be giving exclusive access to those of you guys who are in the newsletter community. And then not only that, but I'm also wanting, honestly, to get you guys in this area where y'all are going to be able to see more things come forth as well. I'm also going to be launching not only this workbook, but I'm going to be having a community as well on Facebook that's already set up for that piece there, but I'm bringing it up because I haven't really announced the Facebook community, but I want you guys to join because it's going to be a free resource where we're going to be able to have more discussions together. I love coming on YouTube and having these conversations with you guys, but I do believe that there is something sacred in the intimacy of being able to build and grow together within community type of thing for it as well. Obviously, there's going to be some parameters with that, but I do want to express just a deep level of gratitude for all of you guys who have shown support, come forth, and whatnot from there. For those of you who've been rocking and rolling with me in this journey since I started up my YouTube a couple of years back, to those of you guys who have just now tuned in, I appreciate you guys wholeheartedly from the bottom of my heart. Respectively speaking, I appreciate all of you, every last one of you. Hands down, whether you have bought a book, whether you have listened to the podcast, read a blog, whether you simply had encouraging words, to those of you guys who take the time to even send me emails, you guys understand I carry all of this in my heart, which is a heart posture of thanksgiving, because y'all don't have to do it and y'all do it anyway. The way that you guys reach out, the way that you guys follow up, y'all do it anyway. And I appreciate that because that takes time. That takes time. That takes time. Anyways, just thank you. Thank you for everybody who will buy a book this weekend. Thank you for anybody who has bought past books. This series that is coming forth right now that y'all are watching, the Becoming series, it is going to get more. There's going to be more that is going to be added to it. I don't have another word to use aside from the word more, but there will be more that will be expanded. I'm going to use that word expanded, I think is the right word. There will be more expansion. There we go. Thank you, God. There will be more expansion and growth that is going to come forth regarding this topic here. But I just want you guys to know, like, we're in this. We're in this. We are in this together. All right, you guys. So peace and blessings to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for just being here. When I say thank you, I wholeheartedly mean thank you. Thank you to those of you guys who shouted me out for this past month. For my birthday. My birthday is in January. My birthday was a couple of weeks ago, and I appreciate that as well. Just thank I can't honestly, all I can say is thank you and thank you. Thank you for your love, for your support. Thank you guys for your comments. Thank you guys for your prayers. Oh my God. Thank you for your prayers. I know there are some prayer warriors who have been praying on my behalf over the years. God, I don't want to get emotional, but I felt that just now. Like, There's been some of you guys who have been praying for me, and I want to say thank you. I want to openly acknowledge and say thank you. Thank you. That's all I can say is thank you. Because, yep, that's all I can say is thank you. That's all I'm going to say is thank you. That's all I can say is thank you for those who have prayed in the secret place. Thank you for those who were obedient unto the Father whenever the Father laid it on their heart to just do whatever he asked them to just thank you. That's all I'm gonna say is thank you. I'm gonna just say thank you. I just felt like I wanted to really just say thank you and to acknowledge that. Yeah, I'm not gonna cry on stage, but I'm gonna say thank you. So thank you so much, you guys. I wholeheartedly appreciate each and every one of you all. I know this video is longer than I anticipated, but I just needed to say thank you. I really just wanted to honor God right there with those that He really has called in this season to walk with me in this hour. For those who have been called to, whether you're walking with me now, have walked with me before, whether you're coming into the fold right now, I just want to say thank you for just allowing this platform to pour into you, for allowing the words to really just nurture your soul. I really just appreciate all of that, hands down. So thank you guys. Make sure you guys are staying connected inside of our network, of our community, whether it's on Facebook, whether it is through the newsletter. All the details will be included inside as well of the description box. That's what it is below. But peace and blessings to all of you guys. And I hope you are enjoying a wonderful Friday. Bye, guys.